Spider-Dukes swings right with a spider web coming out of his asshole because it is atomically correct. No, it isn't. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man on PlayStation 4 was Sony realizing that Spider-Man was finally getting some momentum again after the MCU started elevating other heroes and Sony making crap Spider-Man flicks from like 2007. I don't intend to praise the MCU often, but their involvement with Tom Holland did some much needed patchwork to this damaged franchise. Then Sony looked at what Arkham did for Batman and said, "Do it, sluts!" And what we got was an amazing eat my web shooter. That adjective works. Story in game. The game gets it right by bypassing the origin of the webhead. If you don't know Spider-Man's origin story, turn to the motherfucker next to you and ask, and they will know. You get a seasoned Spidey dealing with the trials and tribulations you'd expect from a man who believes in great power comes great responsibility. Like throwing weights out of moving cars at Trump supporters. Demonetized! He's got his classic personality without making idiot asshole decisions that will make you hate the character you'll be using for 95% of the game. An established universe was the way to go. We do not need a Parker finding himself arc. He knows who he is, and with that established, how will he handle upcoming events? He's gonna quip, and we're gonna hit triangle. We do get an origin story, but of this universe is Doc Ock, and it is a great descent to watch unfold. And I know something about descents. I haven't always been a toilet-ridden scumbag. They managed to capture the sympathy that so many other mediums outside of the comics haven't been able to. Also, fuck punk-ass Norman Osborn. He's fucking with symbiotes. Don't do that. The last thing I'll say about the story is that it ends in a gut punch. But it leaves you hungry for more. But a story only goes so far in a video game. If I'm gonna spend all day smashing buttons and not asses and also not take a shower, there better be a better reason that I'm not robbing a McDonald's. Good news, dick mouth! The gameplay is wonderful. They finally got web swinging right, and traversing the city is actually fun. The combat is pretty standard, attack counter special. But why fix what ain't broken? The stealth is incredibly competent. Stealth ain't my vibe. And while the limited mission types does make it repetitive, there's plenty to do and great unlocks. Intersperse that with J. Jonah Jameson talking his heat, and you got hours of enjoyment. Ever knock a motherfucker off of a building with an AEO and then watch his ass web to a wall? Not since grade school? Live a little. The game looks great and the designs are perfect adaptations of the characters. New York is on point with fan-pleasing Easter eggs scattered about. Want to go to the Ghostbusters building and yell about how women shouldn't be Ghostbusters? Fuck yourself if you do. The issues with that movie had nothing to do with the female cast. But it's still there. Avengers Tower? You bet! Sadly, no Publix dumpsters. I've spent the last 2 episodes dragging Kingdom Hearts 3 and PlayStation 5, but this game is like a breath of fresh air and napkins after drowning in your own blood as a result of a devastating fight with the Arby's drive-thru guy after he told you they no longer serve the Big Montana. What? Spider-Man was a main eventer and his ass fell hard because Sony wouldn't showcase his ass well in an expanding market. But along with MCU Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse, this game was a heavy push for Spider-Man's climb back into dominance. And now he's perched back near the top and all is right in Spider-World. With great fast food comes great colon explosions. Ugh, just terrible.